Namo Buddhaya. Welcome back to Monks in the Morning from Colombo Dhamma Friends of Mahame Onawa. We're so glad that you're joining us today. When we start the day by doing meritorious things with our Kalyana Metta, like taking the precepts, chanting, and listening to the Supreme Buddha's Dhamma, then we know for sure that we'll have a good day. When the Buddha explained what a good day was, he said that it's a day when we can practice his instructions. Even if the rest of the day seems bad, we can still say that we had a good day because we practiced the Supreme Buddha's teachings. In the last episode, we started to learn the story of a very unfortunate family who were terrorized by a yakkha who kept eating their babies. That would have been horrible, wouldn't it? That family definitely would have wanted to conquer the yakkha. Do you know that word, conquer? When we conquer someone, it can mean that we have a battle or a fight with them, and we win the fight. Usually we talk about conquering an enemy's army, but we can use that same word for people too, and yakkhas. But this family didn't have any power to conquer the yakkha, did they? So their only hope was to go to the Supreme Buddha for help. Today, we'll learn what happened when they went to see the Buddha. Now let's take the refuges and the precepts.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Say after me, I observe the precept of abstaining from killing beings. I observe the precept of abstaining from stealing. I observe the precept of abstaining from sexual misconduct. I observe the precept of abstaining from telling lies. I observe the precept of abstaining from taking intoxicating drinks and drugs. with the refuge of the noble triple gem. I observe these precepts for happiness in this life, for rebirth in heaven, to escape from the sufferings of samsara. May it help me. May it be a blessing. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Worthy One, the Supremely Enlightened One. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya, meritorious children. Today we are going to learn the second part of the story we learned in one of the previous programs. The story that we learned about a problem took place between a demon and a mother who had a little baby. And then this demon ate two children belonged to that innocent mother. When the first child was killed, then they got another child, and the second child was also killed by the demon. And then when the third child was about to be killed by that demon, the mother, that innocent mother, ran to the Jetavana monastery and offered the child to the Buddha to save the child and to get rid of the demon. So when that mother ran to the Jetavana monastery with the third baby, even the demon followed the mother, chased after the mother, and but then this demon couldn't go inside the Jetavana monastery. Then the Buddha let the demon come in, and then the Blessed One taught a wonderful Dhammapada stanza. It has an amazing meaning. So let's chant that stanza first, and then we'll learn the rest of the story. What happened? What's the reason behind this story? Why one person is a demon? And then why this innocent mother is losing her babies. Now we have heard like human beings fight with human beings, that we have heard. Then children fight with mothers, mothers fight with children, fathers fight with mothers, mothers fight with father. Now this fight is in between a demon and a human being. So we should know the reason behind this. So the Blessed One revealed the reason why one person became a demon and why another innocent mother is losing her babies. So before that, let's chant the Dhammapada stanza. Say after me. Nahi verena verāni sammantīdha kudācanaṃ Averena cha sammanti esa dhammo sanantano. Hatred will never conquer hatred. Kindness will always conquer hatred. Loving kindness will always remove hatred. When hatred is given up, loathing will cease. This truth is everlasting, children. We should remember this stanza always. This stanza was preached by the Buddha. After this stanza was preached, the demon who was crazy over eating babies, she changed her life. Just after hearing a stanza of 4 lines. Just a stanza with 4 lines. Then the people who were staying at the Jetavana monastery when this problem was solved by the Supreme Buddha, there were some lay people who were seated in the Dhamma hall. So they were curious to know the reason for this problem, why one person is a demon and why the other mother is losing babies. Then the Buddha explained how hatred, which was started in the human world many lifetimes ago, continued to exist between the she-devil, between the demon and the mother, taking revenge on each other in turn. They have been taking revenge each other in turn, life after life. In one life, the demon take revenge from the mother. Then in the next life, the mother has taken revenge from the demon. Now when you look at this problem, what we see is we think the demon is wrong. The demon is wrong, and the mother who has a little baby, the mother who lost the two babies, is innocent and humble, and there's nothing wrong with her. It seems like the mother with the baby is innocent and she has not done anything wrong to the demon. But then when you look their past lives, if you know their past lives, the mother who lost two children has done something evil in the past life. That's why she is losing her children. Whenever she gave birth to a new child, that child was eaten by the demon. There's a reason behind it. Luckily, a Buddha was appeared in this world to reveal the reasons. If not, without removing and without eradicating the real reason, how can we find happiness, children? The Blessed One said, this happened a very long time ago. Once this she-devil, this demon, and this mother were wives of the same husband. This demon and this human mother, they were wives of the same husband in a past life. They lived in the same house, children. And it was nowhere else but here in the same city of Savatthi. So these two mothers were living in Savatthi. Now this problem was solved in Savatthi. When Buddha was living in Savatthi, this demon and mother again met in Savatthi. But this problem has also started in Savatthi. Now see, we are sometimes born in the same city. Now Buddha says, this is how it happened. A long time ago, a rich man married a beautiful woman. Unfortunately, the wife could not have children. The parents of the husband were very disappointed. They fought, saying, our family will be ruined if you don't have children. Finally, what happened, children? The husband got married to another woman. Now there are two wives at home. And then the second wife, she received so much attention and respect. Hence the first wife started to feel offended by the second wife. She felt very jealous. Now the new girl who was brought to the house she is taken care very well. Then what happened to the first wife? She got jealous of the second girl who came to the house. Now when your friends, when your siblings, when your relatives, when your neighbors, when they do very well, when they are taken care by others, children, you should be happy thinking about it. When your friends get higher marks for their exams, if they pass in exams very well, if they win in sports, if they win in games, if they are performing very well in school, you shouldn't become jealous. Remember, jealousy is something that will lead you to be born again and again, and jealousy might turn into hatred. Not might, jealousy will turn into hatred. Because of jealousy, you will take revenge from others. You will do evil deeds. So we should recognize jealousy. We should recognize jealousy as not a good thing to maintain in mind. The moment if you feel upset by seeing someone doing very well, if you feel upset, think, okay, right now I'm suffering from jealousy. If your brother or your sister or your cousins, if they are doing very well, and if you are unhappy with that, then from that moment, on that instance, you should realize that you are suffering from jealousy. Therefore, children, the moment an unwholesome thought arises in your mind, abandon that by knowing the danger. Now see why this demon went and ate two children. A human being in a past life has become a demon later. It's because of unwholesome thoughts. They were humans before. This demon was a human in a past life. Was a beautiful girl. But later, this beautiful girl became a demon. Then, in due course, the second wife conceived a baby. Now the second wife conceived a baby. She was extremely happy and told everyone about the good news. She even told the first wife. The second wife went to the first wife and told, "Look, now there's a baby conceived in my womb." What happened to the first wife then? The first wife was overwhelmed with anger and jealousy. And secretly, what did the first wife do? Secretly, she gave poison to kill the unborn baby. The baby died and the mother's life was barely saved, children. But no one could find what caused this tragedy. So what happened? When the second wife was pregnant, then the first wife was unhappy with that and the first wife gave some poison. And then the second wife lost her baby. Then after a while, the second wife became pregnant again. Then even the second time she was so happy and she told everyone and spent time very happily. What happened, children? Even for the second time, the first wife was very unhappy and gave poison and killed the unborn child. What happened, children? However, this time everyone suspected the first wife and scolded her bitterly. Time passed like this, and then the second wife conceived another baby. Now this is for the third time. This time she was very careful. She did not tell anyone about her pregnancy. She protected her baby with great care. But as the baby grew inside its mother's womb, it began to show, and the first wife learned the secret of the second wife. Gradually, when the child grows, the mother's stomach will get bigger. Then the first wife, again for the third time, she was unhappy and she was waiting to harm this mother. The first wife, what happened? She became anxious and looked far away to kill the baby again. Finally, she found a way to poison the poor baby. And the baby died. The third baby also died. Since the baby had grown bigger this time, the mother too became critically ill. The mother's grief, anger and the shock went beyond all limits, children. She was furious and cried in great agony. She shouted in utter anguish. Now imagine a mother is losing the third baby and she's vomiting blood for the poison given by the first wife. Then what happened, children? That mother who lost the third child cursed the other woman. The second wife cursed the first wife, saying like this, "Hey, evil woman, you killed both of my unborn babies earlier. Now again you poison me and my baby. You wicked woman, I will avenge you. I will take revenge from you, life after life." Now what she said, "I will take revenge from you, life after life. I will definitely kill your children. I will kill you too. I will kill you." Saying this, she passed away. Now see what happened. The mother, after losing 3 children, before she died, she cursed the other woman, the first wife. She cursed the first wife and she passed away. Now see, that mother who lost 3 children, she couldn't control her anger. She told bad things. She cursed the other woman and she died. And that cursing made her to become a demon in a later life. Children, this story is quite long. But then see how bad thoughts can ruin a person's mind. The first wife suffered from jealousy. The second wife suffered from revenge. Both minds were impure, not pure. Both of them were not able to protect their minds. Therefore, children, we should not let this mind to get impure. Before our mind get impure, we should be aware and keep our minds always purified. So let's learn the rest of the story, the third part of the story in upcoming program. And may you have the opportunity to keep your minds always purified and realize the Four Noble Truths in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya.
Metta Bhavana, loving kindness meditation. Now we'll train our minds in loving kindness. Unfortunately, the 2 women in the story that we're learning didn't have very well developed loving kindness. Most people in the world don't. And when our mind isn't trained in thoughts of loving kindness, then it's easy for us to be jealous, like the first wife. And when our mind isn't trained in thoughts of loving kindness, it's easy for us to hate the people that hurt us, just like the second wife. So now let's train our mind to think the way the Supreme Buddha did, only wishing for the happiness of others, no matter who they are. Close your eyes and sit quietly. Try not to move so that our minds can become still. Now, listen as one of our friends gives us the loving-kindness reminders. Think in this way.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May I be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May I be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May I live in peace. May I live happily. May all beings in this place be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this neighborhood be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this city be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this province be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this country be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings in this world be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. May all beings be free from anger, free from ill will, free from jealousy. May they be free from mental suffering, free from physical suffering. May they live in peace. May they live happily. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
It was great to spend time with you again today. We hope that you learned something new, and we really hope that you can use what you learned as you go about the rest of your day. Whenever we practice the loving-kindness meditation, we have the wish that we're free from jealousy, don't we? Well, today we got to see how dangerous jealousy is. So, as we go about the day today, let's watch our minds and see if we can catch ourselves before we become jealous. If you'd like to memorize the very famous verse that the Supreme Buddha taught in the sermon today, just click on the show notes to read it there. It's verse number 5 in the Dhammapada. Now let's share merits. Today, in this short amount of time, by learning and practicing the Dhamma, we've been able to collect very powerful good karma into our lives. And when we collect merit in this way, we like others to be happy as well thinking about it. So may our teacher, Lokaswayamhamsa, may all heavenly beings, may our families, our friends, may they all have happy minds thinking about the good actions that we've done. And may they all soon experience for themselves the supreme bliss of Nibbana in this Gautama Buddha's dispensation. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo Buddhaya.